Hey guys, it's Aria, and in this video, I'm going to give you my 5 biggest pieces of advice for AP testing. This video was actually requested by one of you, so to whoever requested this, I hope this video is really helpful. And sorry I've been kind of a little off YouTube for the past, I think like month. I haven't really posted a video since my vlog. I've just been really busy for the last couple weekends, and I didn't have that much content left to post about the ECT or SAT until someone mentioned this video about AP testing. But I know next week a lot of college decisions come out. It's Ivy Day next Thursday, I believe. So starting next week and the week after, my channel will become a lot more college focused. So let's get right to it. My first piece of advice is actually something you might not hear that often. I would say do not start reviewing too early. I started reviewing for a couple of my AP tests, I remember, like months and months in advance, probably up to like 3 months in advance. And then by the time the test came around, I forgot all of the stuff I reviewed in like the first month or two. So really that time reviewing was useless when it came down to the actual test. I would say a good timeline would be to take 3 weeks to review for one test. And if you plan out those 3 weeks correctly, that should be plenty of time. So this goes into my second piece of advice, which is to plan out a schedule. If you've seen any of my other videos, especially the procrastination one, I think it was, you know I'm the biggest fan of planning things out. So when it comes to planning a schedule, I would say take your 3 weeks and split your focus to one topic per every 3 to 4 days. Now, chances are you're taking more than one AP exam at a time. So if you're in this situation, which most people are, I would suggest splitting up all of your AP exams and taking like 3 days per one topic in each subject. So for example, let's say you're taking AP Physics 1, AP Bio, and AP World. Take 3 days to review rotation, organelles and their functions, and like the early Roman Empire. And then in the next 3 days, review momentum, ecology, and the Cold War, for example. This way you're reviewing the content for all of your exams simultaneously, instead of like if you studied for AP Bio your first week and then AP Physics your second week and AP World your third week, by the time the AP came around, you'd forget the content you studied for in your first week. So by reviewing all of the content simultaneously, you're really going to help maximize the amount of stuff that you can remember. Now, my third tip is to review your material in chronological order, or if it can't be ordered chronologically, then in the order it was taught to you. So for history exams, review your material in chronological order, because it'll help you make like a mental table of information in your head. And then if it's a science or math exam, I found that it's helpful to review the material in the order you were taught, because again, it just really helps you make that mental table. I think because it's in the order you learned it, it's easier to relearn it in that order. I don't know, but I just always found that that works for me. Plus then, if you don't, for some reason, if you like get a little off schedule and you can't finish reviewing everything, then the stuff that you're learning in class or the stuff that you just finished learning is the stuff you're gonna not get to if you like review it in the order you're taught in class. My fourth tip involves review books. I know a lot of people really like to use review books, and that's a good thing. In my opinion, 5 Steps to a 5 is the best review book for these exams. I know a lot of people use Princeton Review, Barron's, and those are all great. I've just found that 5 Steps to a 5 works best for me. I think it's because the book goes into detail, but not like an overwhelming amount of detail, because let's be real, you're not going to remember all of the details for this exam, especially if you're trying to review for like 3, 4, 5 tests. And the exams really don't test that much detail. From what I've found. So I think 5 Steps to a 5 is a really good book. Plus it usually presents the information chronologically, like I said, for a history test, or in the order you're presented like the material in class, since most classrooms typically teach material in the same order. So it's a really good outline for all of the material that's going to be on the exam, and if there's anything you don't remember or you don't know as well, it doesn't go into too much detail, so that would be the time that you want to go back to your notes or look up extra review on that specific topic. I found that this book is especially good for the AP Physics 1 exam and AP Physics exams in general, but you could use it for any exam. I used it for AP Biology as well, and it worked out great. Now, my fifth final tip and my biggest piece of advice, and if you watch my ACT videos, you know I'm the biggest fan of this, take old official practice tests in the subject. Like, sure, review books and class notes and online review can help, but the only way you're really going to get used to the timing, content, and structure of these questions are by taking old, previously administered exams. College Board releases the free response questions for every exam going back like 10 or 15 years, I think, all online. So those are really, really, really good practice problems to do. And usually teachers have access to restricted multiple choice questions that can't be found online or on the College Board website. That's it for my 5 tips on AP testing. Thank you to whoever requested this video. It was a really good idea. And like I said, starting next week and the week after, my channel will be getting more college focused. Good luck to everyone who's hearing about decisions right now, and I really hope this video helped. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, of course, leave a comment down below. And subscribe for more ACT, AP, SAT, and college content in the future.